To today's cover story, over 200 million. That is the number of African youth who need opportunities so they can have decent lives and help their nations prosper. How do you do that? My colleague Paul Sisco has more.
The population of Africa, some 1.1 billion people, is expected to double by 2050. Its youth, ages 15 to 24, make up 20% of the population, 40% of the workforce, and 60% of the unemployed. 60%. And most of the unemployed have little or no education. Employed, Africa's young population provides innovation, development, and the ability to support good governance and political reform. A large portion of those who are not gainfully employed undermines the continent's growth and development prospects. Atlas Service Corps, a nonprofit, sponsors training in the United States for young fellows wanting to make a difference back home.
My name is Khawatir Maki, and I'm an Atlas Corps fellow from Sudan.
I'm Eric Mwangi from Kenya.
My name's TOKUNBO KOIKI.
And what's your title?
I'm an Atlas Corps fellow from the United Kingdom via Nigeria. There's a lot of dynamic youths in Nigeria that I came across, and I think that one of the things that I found is they're very passionate about wanting to do something and wanting to get involved. And I think there's just a lack of opportunities.
Talent is universally distributed, but opportunities is not.
It's about creating opportunities where there might not be none.
It's not only for me, it's for all the other girls who are coming after me.
You can use your talents, you can use anything that you have at least, but don't think that you'll be given a job for free.
And you build your strengths gradually, you start becoming stronger and stronger, and every success you do, it makes you stronger, and here I am in the US.
70% of Africa's population is 30 or younger. The youngest continent in the world is poised to see its youth population grow in coming years, while the youth population in other parts of the world appears to be shrinking.
Changes are happening. One wise man once told me that if you want change, the change starts with you.
Television producer Paul Diho lived and worked in Uganda, studied there and in the United States, and now makes his contribution to the continent from Voice of America in Washington.
To be the drivers of that change that we want to see happen in our countries, because nobody's going to do it for us. Our parents couldn't do it, the politicians couldn't do it, so I think it's our turn. I think it's about time that we said we've had enough, and this is where we want, the kind of direction that we want to take, based on the experiences we've had outside of our countries.
Raymond Maro is with the Youth Alliance for Leadership and Development in Africa.
Africa, we have a lot to do for our continent. As a young person, you can find that this continent is ours, and I find that there is no one else who is supposed to develop this continent if not ourselves.
In 2011, he was joined on Straight Talk Africa by colleague Bakamu Hulela.
So my encouragement is to the elite youth of Africa, go out there and share the information you have, the knowledge you learned from university in whatever way you can. And the youth in the ghettos or the rural areas of Africa, stand up. Stand up and look around you and try to find out what is going on. What is it that I can do for myself, and not wait for government elections and not wait for the elite youth, though I say we can work together. But you stand up and you take charge of your own life, because nobody can change your life for you but you yourself.
As the Arab Spring of 2011 unfolded, many observers said sub-Saharan Africa would be the next place for homegrown political uprisings. It is a logical response to the increasing number of educated youth confronted with rising unemployment and a limited political voice. Paul Sisco, VOA News.